So, Rob, you came to me with this interesting little story. This kind of, I don't know if I want to use the word vindicates in any way, or I don't know how you want to put this, or at least adds proof to the pudding of what we've been talking about here at Midnight's Edge for the longest time. And since we're on After Dark right now, we can get a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for?
In depth. Well, any way you cut it, we always love to rag on Les Moonves. We really do. Don't get me wrong.
He slipped up.
Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. Like I said, see, I love The Amazing Race, but at the same time, I'm pissed off you moved it to 9 o'clock when it was doing well at 8, just so you can have your wife host Big Brother again. Okay, Les, just to clear the air here. Okay.
But
anyway,
if the rumors are to be believed, if he doesn't play ball, he's probably out the door anyway. If this merger, which sounds very probable or likely, is going to happen. So beyond that, what is Les telling everybody now, besides all these fibs about Star Trek Discovery being a huge hit?
Well, I came across this story at comicbook.com, and props to them for reporting on this. He was speaking at a Wall Street audience at the Morgan Stanley Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference last Tuesday. And he explained that Netflix wanted the U.S. streaming rights to Star Trek Discovery. But he also explained why CBS passed. He said, we could have sold it to Netflix for a lot more money, but you can be darn sure All Access wouldn't be doing as well. I don't think it's doing well as he thinks it is. But anyway, he also noted that Star Trek has a built-in fan base that was pretty emphatic. Yeah, now they emphatically hate it. That's all.
We'll break it down. Just
okay.
Yeah,
let me keep going with the article. So anyway, comicbook.com says, so yes, as many critics of CBS's decision have theorized, CBS wanted to leverage the passion of Star Trek fans to boost interest in CBS All Access. Moonves had expressed to investors previously that he believed keeping Star Trek Discovery in-house would make more money for the company in the long run. He said, we could have put Star Trek on Showtime, on CBS television network, or Netflix, Amazon. They all wanted it for a lot of money. We determined that Star Trek would be far better for All Access and will earn us more money. And comicbook.com continues, Star Trek Discovery has been responsible for record signups for CBS All Access. It has also been a big success on Netflix, ranking as one of the most watched family shows on the streaming service in 2017.
Because let's break this down now. Because originally, between Showtime and CBS All Access combined, and reportedly roughly about split down the middle, they had 1.5 million subscribers when this whole endeavor started. Correct, Rob?
That's correct, yes.
And now they're saying they have roughly about 3 million. So yeah, they... and that's Showtime and CBS All Access put together. Because we also have some numbers that kind of say another thing. Basically, the numbers we have that claim that they've only gained roughly 500,000 subscribers when this was all said and done. So...
Well, anyways, there's an adjacent article actually on comicbook.com. If you go to scroll down the page, it tells a little bit more about his comments. It says, during the presentation at Morgan Stanley Technology Media Telecom Conference in San Francisco, Moonves explained what CBS Access does that CBS tries to avoid via Trek Movie. This came to them through Trek Movie. Star Trek could have gone to CBS. It could have gone on Showtime. It could have gone directly to Netflix instead of just international for a lot of money. There was a distinction. The Good Fight is a spinoff of a successful CBS show. It is sort of a differentin. What the hell kind of word is that? It is sort of differentin All Access. Fucking proofread your articles. It's sort of different on... you know what? It's sort of different on All Access. It's spelled, but they combined the two words to make it differentin. It's sort of different on All Access. They can be serialized. On CBS, we try to avoid that generally. Network television generally works better when it's not serialized. And actually, the article goes on to say...
In what fucking world?
Yeah. Well, actually, he goes on to say, we could have sold it to Netflix for a lot more money, but you can be darn sure All Access wouldn't be doing as well. For All Access, obviously, we are starting a new pay service, and we were offering our existing series and catch up on current seasons and old seasons. But it was important to have original content. And what better way to get people to pay the first time than offering Star Trek? It is a built-in fan base that was pretty emphatic and not averse to paying for what they are getting. So there's the complete quote right there. So yes, It's not because that they wanted to try something different. It's not because they wanted to push the envelope. It was because they were leveraging the fan base because they knew they had to get something on All Access people wanted, and Star Trek was it.
Let's just look past for a moment that Les is contradicting himself by saying we can make more money on Netflix, but we're doing it this way, or we're going to make more money doing it this way. That's just, like I said, he's saying it himself, so you can see that he doesn't even really know what he's saying. Regardless, they are flat out saying that they are banking on you signing up for this, even though there's nothing else on this fucking thing that you really want.
Exactly. Big Bang Theory is on every single night on TBS. Why would you pay to watch it? Big Bang Theory is on every night across the United States of America and probably most of Europe.
So is
you can
CSI
find it somewhere. Yeah, seriously. You can find Big Bang Theory anywhere if you turn on a television these days.
Regardless, the point is, we're trying to make a point here.
Yeah.
He's trying to say that it would have a bigger audience on CBS All Access than it would on Netflix. How the hell are you going to get more eyes on this show through CBS All Access when Netflix already has 50 more million subscribers than you do?
Yeah.
Actually, more than that. Yeah, and then you go to any of their advertisements on Facebook or anything like that, even Twitter, whatever. A whole shitload of the comments basically say, I'd watch it, but I'm not paying for it. I don't want to watch this because it's behind a paywall.
Yeah.
I've never had to pay for Star Trek in the past. Why should I pay for it now? You can't tell me the fans aren't pissed about this. When have fans ever been in a situation before where they've had to pay for their Star Trek other than the movies?
Never. And I've seen some people say, oh, this is for millennials, and millennials will pay because streaming is better, and they could do more things. Like, fuck you, okay? Just all the way up your ass with a red hot poker.
What millennial is on CBS All Access? Really? What?
Yeah, because The Odd Couple, that appeals to millennials, yeah. Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, and here's the other thing I want to say right up front. And everybody's like, you guys do a lot of rumors, go on a lot of speculation. We have to. Do you want to know why? Because CBS is too scared to actually release any real fucking numbers. We have yet to see any real numbers on this show.
Yeah, if CBS All Access were doing as well as they claim it would be, they'd be shouting this from the rooftops. They would take out a huge banner in the middle of Times Square and saying, thank you for making CBS All Access the #1 streaming service in the country.
Streaming show.
Yeah.
But here's the point. And you can, and we'll post the link down below in the comments for the recent video we did on Midnight's Edge. I'm sure most of you have already seen it if you're watching this. But before some of you go start posting a bunch of articles about 53 million viewers and all this other crap, those are not viewers. Those are demand expressions. Make sure you read this carefully.
Yes. Parrot, and the company that compiles that is called Parrot Analytics, and they measure internet traffic, and what I gotta admit, they got a great scam going here.
Oh yeah,
because they don't have to come up with any solid numbers, and they don't have to measure viewership. They don't have to measure revenue. All they have to do is measure internet traffic, and by their estimates, Star Trek Discovery generates a shitload of internet traffic, but what they don't tell you is how much of that is people saying, this show sucks. That's what they don't tell you.
The only real numbers we have, and as you'll see in that video or have seen in that video, is Italy. And it is way down at 6th place on the list of streaming shows. Not all shows altogether, not network shows or anything like that. Streaming shows with a whopping, it's under 2 million viewers, and the #1 show is Stranger Things with almost 7 million viewers in Italy. That is, that's not bad, but that's not great, especially when it's a digital streaming show like that, and your #1 show is getting 7 million, and that's the most popular show, and they have to admit that no matter what, which is Stranger Things. So if that's any indication of how it's playing elsewhere, that's not good. Now, we know it's doing well in certain markets, but we have zero proof of what it's doing in the U.S. at all.
Yeah, we have
North America,
no
for that
information.
Matter.
We have no numbers. We don't even have ratings for Bell South in Canada, for Bell Media. And in Canada is actually on a television network. It's on Bell Media. It's on something called the Space Channel, I believe. If anybody, if any of our Canadian listeners have any information, if you can relay that to us, that would be much appreciated. But we don't know. Like I said, they're being cagey about this, and the reason why we have to speculate is because we don't have any solid numbers. Something is up. Something definitely is up.
Oh, yeah.
Something definitely is up. Yeah, and this is not going to be the last thing we say about this. Not by a long shot.
Unless there's some announcement going forward, we just have to go with under the assumption that we're going to get the show sometime in 2020, the second season, that is. And I'm sorry, but 2020 is a long way away. We'll be in the season 3 of Orville by then.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh I missed the Orville.
Couple more months.
But yeah. Yeah, well, we got Final Space. We're going to be talking about Final Space at some time in the near point. We are going to be doing more Trek Log, though. We should just say that, you know.
Oh, yeah. We got one in the pipe, and we got some more coming. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got more Trek Log on the way, so sit tight. We're working diligently on more Trek Log for everybody. But we want to know what you think about this story, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments about this.